Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
hole.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
Oh,
Hello.
hey girl, what's happening?
Girl, blessed and highly favored with the best wig in town.
Well, second best. Ooh, fifth.
Oh, girl, you want it to be the second best, girl, when it's serving. It's serving curls. It's serving Goldilocks.
I say want it better for
Mm-mm.
you, and you just don't deliver it. That's just sad, isn't it?
Deliver, girl, please. It's the journal. Girl, please. Come on now. Girl, come
Girl,
on.
joke still.
Mm-hmm.
Like that wig. That's true. It
Top
is dated like
notch.
that
It's
wig.
secured.
It's dated like that wig. Hey guys,
Girl, you be trying so hard, but it's okay, girl. It's okay, sis.
I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm just being a lord.
Hmm. And this is Tide Ho.
This is the TM show, you guys.
Oh, yes. Okay, we want to make this, girl, Lord have mercy.
Brief,
Because
as brief as we can.
we
Listen,
just
you
be
guys, we're
doing
gonna make
so
this as brief
long
as
on
we're
things.
gonna make this as brief as we can because we're trying to watch Potomac. We got better things to do than talk about this. But we want to get off our chests.
Hmm.
And we know this is late. Um, when we record this, all that we're talking about is information that we already know. So any
Absolutely.
information we didn't know it because we hadn't, you know, we're not caught up on it. Basically,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
just say,
still basically going through the course of the situation.
yeah,
And
yeah,
we wanted to have all the facts
yeah.
for
So we're
before we
gonna,
record it. But there will be more later down the line. And like I said, once that information come out, we would just give a little small brief update on the situation because this is a big thing, and he's basically going to be the head of this snake that has been
mhm.
going on for the longest. So
Which
it's just
mistakes chop just like that.
mhm. Yes.
Now we're gonna start off light, and then we're gonna go into that. So you guys, we're doing another. This is another review with the crew. Wait,
Support your people.
no, this is Fubu. Fubu. It's a Fubu episode. The Fubu episodes we used to do because okay. Now I actually went through. This is the TL show, by the way. If we didn't say it, anyways, I actually went through our page and I realized on YouTube we don't have a lot of playlists set up, so people can decide. Hey, I want to watch a master list every Fubu episode, or I want to watch an episode. I want to watch a thing of all your Real Housewives of Potomac episodes. So I decided to put them together. It's like, oh, I feel like a real YouTuber. I feel like a professional.
Hmm.
So I decided to do that, and yeah, we did a lot of Fubu episodes. We were really invested in supporting our people, essentially.
Yes, and we definitely was doing something next year that I talked about with oh Lord, we want to
Yeah,
like I
but
said
we won't tell
support
you guys.
more.
Won't tell you guys it yet. We won't tell y'all it yet. We want to do start on it, and then we'll tell y'all.
Okay,
Reveal our plans just yet. I'm just saying,
we will be keeping this promise. I'm very excited about this.
same. Actually excited about it too. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm ready for it and everything. We both gonna be ready for it. You guys, this it's a Fubu episode, like I said. So let's wrap it off. We both decided to suggest movies to each other on
Hmm.
different apps. He suggested something from Amazon Prime, and I suggested something from Reverie, which is this app that has a lot of queer oriented movies, TV shows. I think they may have a cartoon or two on there as well, but I know for sure it's like movies and TV shows.
Hmm.
It would be nice if they do something where Revelry teams up with Signal and Tyson Plus and all these other, people like my favorite TV. I would love it if they put these all of them together and create some kind of app situation where you can, I want to watch these people, all of these people in one place. Kind of like how they do with Disney Plus, where it's like, I want to watch Marvel on Disney Plus or Pixar or Disney or Discovery for some random reason, whatever. Fox content, the good content, you know, the superhero stuff, you know,
Hmm.
the cartoons, yes. Or like, those kind of things. So I'm kind of like, I would love that kind of situation, but we're not going to get that yet. So, yeah, that's my rant. Let's get into it. Sorry.
Okay, so the movie I picked was.
Hmm.
Oh, what was the name of that movie? Oh my lord!
Wasn't it Love the One You're With?
Yes, love the one you're with. Now, I do not know all the names, you guys, and I do apologize for that because I'm quite clear. And the funny is, I have seen someone say this, which I was like, yes. I'm like, finally, I got someone that's like me, where basically the girl was like, have you ever watched a show? And she was like, you watched the whole show or whatever case may be,
Mhm.
a lot of episodes until you get to the reunion, and to the point that you still don't know the names of the people that they're talking.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that too. Or sometimes, like, what I'll do is I'll be like, okay, oh, this is great. What was it about? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like, um, something. Boom, there you go.
So it starts off with this young couple,
Hmm.
and what I love was the definitely, we had different weight classes up in here. It was
Oh,
good to
body
see that.
diversity.
Yeah, I love it. So it was good to see that kind of thing together. So they start off together, and then eventually, later down the line, when you get through that rocky situation, when you've been in a relationship for a long time, the shit really does not become more fun. It comes more of like, I don't know. I think it's just like you start to grow as a person, and it's kind of like you run through this bump in the road or whatever case may be, where it's to the point that y'all can be fighting about the littlest things. It don't even be making sense or whatever
I mean,
case.
that's even with family, you do that sometimes where you're like, you get angry with the person, and then you kind of come back and you're like, we was both talking some nonsense.
Hmm.
Or
Yeah, but
sometimes, okay, now let me ask you this. Have you ever done the thing where y'all are arguing, but y'all are saying the same thing, but you're arguing still? And you're just like, when you come back to it, you're like, we were actually saying the same thing. We just was arguing for no real reason.
hmm yeah, basically just trying to, I don't know, just get some frustration out. But I know that's in siblings ram. I think sometimes when it comes to relationships, it's more to the point where some point you probably not want to sleep with the person that you're basically arguing and feuding with like that, or it can be to a course where you like, well, this is not what a relationship should be, which this is completely normal. I think people understand that. I don't know why it's a thing that you're gonna always get along. It is completely normal to fight and not
Yeah.
agree on things or argue about things and stuff like that. I don't think you should let it linger on for a long period of time. But it's completely normal. And I think sometimes when you don't have those butterflies that you did have for the person in the beginning, a lot of times, like I say, those things will most likely will come back. Now sometimes they can. Now I'm just saying, but at least be honest with that person, or let the person know, hey, it's not working. Maybe we need to figure out a way to spice it up or get where you
Right.
used to be at. At least give them that chance before you do what this person actually did, which was, stepped out on his relationship. Or
Yeah.
whatever
And that's
this
what
may be.
happened in this. Basically, it was an affair situation. And then his
Mhm.
decision was to jump straight into, let me leave this person now. And I think the problem with that is some people, like you said, and some people have said stuff like this where it's like, you gotta work you gotta work on a commitment situation. It's, relationship. You gotta make sure that it continues to work, but you have to put effort into making it continue to work.
Yeah.
You can't just think that it's gonna be and you can't just think it's gonna be fun and games and this and that. Cause yeah, you get into that honeymoon situation with it, and next thing you know, boom, that's it. It's now hard work. Oh, we're not actually connecting like we were at first. We're not actually this like we were at first. We're actually having to work hard to make this um work,
Yeah.
essentially.
And a lot of times it's more so, like I say, y'all growing. I think the most when you are in a relationship, I think the point, especially in that bracket, I always say, like, when you're going into, your 30s or your 40s, when you're getting, when you're starting on to that point, or even getting close to your 30s, it is a lot of things that goes into it. It's a lot of probably depression, second guessing yourself.
Hmm.
It's so many things that's wrapped into one that is like actually happening, and it can be a lot of demons that you haven't dealt with that is approaching you, and it's like you're at some point, it's like you're not really probably not fighting demons. You're fighting the person that you're with, and it's like, girl, you need to be doing the opposite. You don't need to be fighting with the person you're with. You need to be fighting the demons that has been released and stuff like that. Things that you probably dealt with your past and trauma and stuff like that. So
Right.
it's so many things that is hitting you, and it's like it's easy to blame the person you're with versus just saying, no, it's not this person. It's actually me. And I know a lot of times it's hard for us to admit that because I'm not gonna say some people can do some annoying things to upset you.
True.
What I wouldn't say they're trying to upset you, but it could be a thing that may be irritating you, but it doesn't require all this that you're
Yeah.
gonna bring. So and I feel like that has a lot to do with it. So, like I said, for me to see that relationship start off so well, and again, like I said, they're going through that rocky road that they didn't have the respect level of. It's like, okay, well, let me just be faithful to the person I'm with, or just give them the opportunity to go at the end of the day. Because once you start seeking out for another relationship, which a lot of times what it is, the person that is cheating on the person will start treating the person like crap. Like they
Yeah.
would treat the person, and that's sad. It's like, damn, bitch, you're already behind my back doing shit, and now you're making me feel like crap. Like you're trying to be wrong in every situation, so you can feel better about your decision, and that's what kind of
Or
like.
doing kind of like what some people do where they start treating you like crap because they don't want the responsibility of breaking up with you. They want you to do the work. And the
Mm,
problem is it's like you have to be um what's the word I want to use? You have to be strong enough and capable enough to do that on your own. You shouldn't depend on the other person to read the signs and break up with you. You have to do that because that's what you want. They may not want
yeah,
that. They may see this as, oh, we're going through a rough patch. Let me put, you know, let me put the extra effort into this situation because they haven't said it. So you have to say it.
absolutely. I
And
do
you
feel
did
like
say
for
that
me
you did do it
personally,
in this. Hmm?
I think for me personally, I think the point is very good to know your partner. And I understand some people got unpredictable partners where they just, I don't do well with unpredictable people like that. That's really
Hmm.
like not my thing because it's like, but when you know a person, they're picking with you just to pick, because I'm very strong on that point. Of I feel like you got something to prove or it's something you got to say. I'm very sure. You want to say something like, oh, yeah, because I know when a person is picking with me just to pick with me. So
Right.
I think that's the point of where I'm at with situations. So I think I would have been figured it out. I'm like, girl, look, you want to
Oh yeah,
say something, you
you
want
do
to do.
know. You do know. Like it's very easy to notice, but some people don't know that. Some people are like,
Or don't
you
want
have
to
to
know.
tell me, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to know that or whatever. Because I think once we
Exactly.
do know, I think anybody that's holding on to a relationship, they know the person really don't want them. I feel like we're in. I think you may present yourself to come to that point, but you know deep down that hey, this
Yeah.
person might not want to with you or whatever the case may be. So, and so and he does that, and like I said, it's really a good story, by the way. But like I said, he basically cheats on him, and then of course the friend is around this situation as well, knowing that he has a boyfriend. He's doing this. Now I'm that type of friend. I do not support friends cheating
Yeah.
on their lovers and stuff like that. That's kind of something that's where I'm like, I don't want to go down that road because I just don't believe in it. That's just something that I don't do. I can support you, but I don't support that. And I'm not going to support that part of you. I'm sorry. That's where you
Yeah.
miss me. I'm very strong on, you don't do stuff like that to people. You don't hurt them. You don't do stuff like that.
Also, like, if you wouldn't want that done to you, don't do it to somebody else. That's why it's this thing of like where men get angry with women for being like, I can't believe you cheated, but you cheat.
Hmm. Yeah,
But I
well,
mean,
if it's in
it's
a situation
different.
that they both was cheating, I would be in a sense that I still wouldn't agree with it. I can understand it, but I wouldn't agree with it. So it's like
I mean,
it's still gonna go to the
I can
same
get
point.
that.
But it won't be on the cuffs of it's like, okay, you're hurting this person. I think I'll be out of that point. But I'm like, just leave the person. That'll be me. Because it's like,
Yeah.
this back and forth is getting on my nerves. So I had a friend that was in a situation and she was doing that. I was like, oh, girl, like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you play. I just think you need to leave the person.
Who's the
I ain't
friend?
got
Tell
nothing to
us.
get to the
Tell us her
conversation.
name. Tell us her name. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl, we. So that's me. So, and they was, like I said, they both were cheating. So, and I knew we had shared information. She already knew it's facts. Same
Yeah.
thing. So I'm like, okay, girl, well, so I guess what? Just shocking the businesses with that. I'm like, it's nothing I really can give you, so.
Yeah.
And like I said, a friend knew about it and everything. And basically, the guy eventually ghosted the other guy. And when
Hmm.
he ghosted him to be with the person that his boyfriend, the boyfriend he wanted to get rid of. Because like I said, the boy didn't ghost him until he told the boy, "Oh, I don't want to be with you at all," or whatever case may be. And
Right.
then to find out that he was ghosted, I'm like, "Don't that's how it always work out?" But okay, and everything. Eventually, he eventually finds out at. Hmm, he eventually finds out at his ex boyfriend's birthday
Yeah.
party, which he shows up with his date or whatever case may be. He hasn't came out to his mother. So of course the boyfriend was like, the ex-boyfriend was like, well, let me just expose the tea or whatever case may be. And he did la 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 la. The mom had an episode, but she finally came to terms to love her son unconditionally at the
Do
end
we
of the
know that for sure?
day. I don't. I think the point is when people be handling it, I'm like, girl, I don't
You're
know. I
right.
just think it's just like it's something that someone brought up. They say if you want to have kids, you got to be understand that you don't know what you're gonna get. And if
Right.
you feel like, hell, you might get a kid that's a murderer. And I know no one want to have that damn kid, but it's like that's the risk you take or whatever case may be. It may not something you like or whatever. Because I mean, I don't want to put murder and homosexuality together. No, don't want to do that. But
It's not bad. I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say.
you have a risk. Your child can have Down syndrome. It's a risk that
Yeah.
you are literally taking. Let's
You
be
don't know what
very
you're going
clear.
to get. You never know what your child's going to be into. You have a child that's like, I only watch one cartoon. Every other cartoon is garbage. And it's like, okay, cool. So you have to be ready for whatever.
Okay. If
Yeah.
I had a child, that was a murderer, I would still love my child unconditionally. I may not want to be around him because like, you don't do no shit like that. But that's something that you signed up for,
All
or
right.
whatever this may be. At the end of the day, this person is sick, ill. Like I'm like, I'm just saying, girl. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you know.
But
But but that's the
yeah,
risk you're
the
taking.
no, go ahead. Sorry.
So saying that, and I think the point is a lot of times with these people, let's be very clear,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that do find out their kids are gay, and I think it is a thing that we need to put down, especially in the black community, in the black household,
Yeah, we do.
is to get to know who your kid is. Stop making choices. You will eventually find out already. It wouldn't even take you that long to figure it out. It really
Trust me.
won't. If you really try to get to know
You
your
all
kid,
you
you
have
be
to do
like,
is just sit with
girl,
them one day. You'll know who your child is. That's just like a lot of people who with COVID that happens, is happening still, let's be honest. It's gonna keep happening until we actually fix it.
yeah,
That's
because
not gonna happen
I think
anytime
we're going
soon.
back
But
into
okay.
the lockdown.
Yeah, essentially. And
We're gonna
actually
get
have a
prepared for
full
that,
official actual lockdown.
huh?
And actually have a full official actual lockdown. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not gonna change until we do that.
yeah. And I
Um,
think it should be to the point that for as buying things, it should just be only essential things. It shouldn't be
yeah.
fully essential things if they really want. Because it was like these people was only coming out, and because I'm an essential worker, you guys, and these people was coming to the stores just buying just reckless thing. Stuff they didn't even need. I know at some point they wanted to get in the house to socialize, but it's like, girl, we only had a certain amount of people that can come in the store.
Although I
It's
do
like,
remember around that time, the thing that was being sold out the most was like Switches. The
well, that's
Nintendo Switch.
different. I
Everybody was
wouldn't
getting
say it was
that.
an essential because it's like you stuck at the house, but it was like it. I think the point is it went to the point like, girl, why you buying the outfit? Girl, where the fuck you going?
Girl, we was prepared. I think people was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy an outfit because the COVID's gonna end next week." There was a lot of people that was like, "Next month it's gonna be over, so I need to get my clothing ready." And it was like,
I remember these people had brought shoes back. This lady had bought a bunch of pair of shoes. I guess she was like, bitch, COVID is going on. I ain't wearing these good girls nowhere. So I
right,
think she just gave away all the damn shit. She had brought them all back. She was like, girl, no. And she had a bunch of pairs. I was like, damn, baby, did you steal this shit? But she ordered them online. And I'm telling you, I have taken back so many things working at, and it was a lot of clothes. So I think we had a lot of clothes that went back. That it was like, okay, I'm not gonna be
I
able
can
to
see
use
that.
this, or whatever the case may be. So I think that was the most thing we really took back, a bunch of clothes.
Yeah,
So and we
I
couldn't,
can see that.
you know, so, like I said, so I think that was my thing for her. It's like, girl, just love me so unconditionally. It's just sad to see it. I'm just tired.
Yeah,
I'm
it
tired of
is.
parents just not accepting their kids and loving them unconditional, whatever. Like, I mean, I don't understand that. If my child was a cult member, I would love them unconditional. I will not agree with that.
At
And my
all.
This is a political thing. I would not agree with that, but I would still love them unconditionally. My
Right.
kids. At the end of the day, am I going to speak to them? Yes. Am I going to let them know I disagree with them? That too. That too.
Yeah. But
That person did too much.
that's
That
pretty
person
much
did
a
too
good chunk
much.
of what happened in that movie. Um I think we both agreed that they should just go ahead and do a part two because it was actually entertaining. How did you feel about
Mhm.
the movie?
I feel great about it. I love the characters. I love Miss Pam. I remember Miss Pam.
Oh
Miss
yeah, the
Pam.
lady whose house they was in. She was
Hmm.
fantastic. I loved her.
And
She
the
was
mom.
I did like the mom. Oh, remember when the mom was like, what did she say? What did she say to that girl? She told her
She
to get
said,
out
"It's
of
not bitch. It's Miss Bitch." I'm like, girl. They got some old people out here. You don't argue with older people. You just get up and walk away. You be like, girl, look, I am not about to argue with you.
Oh, girl, it's this show that I'm watching. Love After Lockup. Girl, that's happening on there. It's a mess. It's a chuckle, but it's a mess. But I have to show you the episode so you can see. Um, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I would continue watching the show, the movie. I would love to see another one, a part two, to kind of continue on the story because I feel like they ended it in a way where I'm like, this
It's
there's
gonna be a
more that
part
needs
two.
to be.
Like this is
Yeah.
not the
Oh, I
end.
believe it.
We
Oh,
have to we
absolutely,
have
I
to
believe
see
it.
this. We have to see this.
Yeah. But that was the one that you picked. Now, I, on the other hand,
Yeah.
picked one on Revelry. It's by Tyson Anthony.
Mm,
It is called, what's it called? Break?
boring.
Girl, anyways. It was called Break something, don't break
Break
yourself.
yourself. Don't break yourself. Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
I think so too. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look it up. But as I'm looking it up, I'll give you kind of a quick synopsis and then we
It ain't
can
gonna
kind
take
of
you
talk
that
about
long. Less than
it.
30
Won't.
seconds.
It won't. Anyways, um, the whole point of it was this guy, these two guys, they're roommates. Probably roommates. Let's say that. Um,
There wasn't roommates.
okay, yeah. I figured because they weren't
There wasn't
together.
roommates. They was I think that they was working at the same company, if I'm not mistaken,
I
a
think
moving
so
company
too.
or a UPS, something like that.
Yes, it was Don't
And
Break
they
Yourself. It was Don't Break
and
Yourself.
then on from there, I guess they figured out that they were both gay, but on the DL, well, one was on
No,
the
one
yeah,
wasn't. One wasn't,
yeah.
allegedly.
One, that's why I just said, girl. I said, well, one wasn't. Okay,
Okay,
girl,
girl.
yeah,
You
follow me.
just said it just a few seconds ago. Thank you.
And I said,
I
well,
checked
I said
you.
only one wasn't, probably, most likely, yes. Girl, I know what I said, girl. I understand you want to take up for the movie, but I'm trying to break the bullshit
I'm
down.
just trying to be I'm just trying to
So
correct.
through this mist of this, like I said, them like, oh, I didn't know you was gay and all
Wait,
that.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me, let me, let me talk about my movie. Thank you. Wig.
Don't worry,
Um,
I'll wait.
exactly. Good. Better.
I'll wait
Mm,
for the trash. The
catch that tea.
dumpster, the trucker
Catch
is
that tea.
almost here.
Anyways, girl, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Thank you.
The
Um,
movie was rude.
girl, girl. Anyways, yeah. So basically, they were working a job where they felt like they wasn't being paid enough. So they decided to rob a Walmart at random. We don't know why and we don't know what they did, but they did that. And basically they one of them felt bad about it. So he decided to return the TV. And in the midst of all of that, there was a lot of sexual tension, quote unquote, um,
Mm-hmm.
with like, between them because one was gay, allegedly, and one was straight. Um, now I want to say this, probably the best part of the movie was the tension and a lot of the nudity, but not nudity, not frontals. We weren't seeing frontals. We weren't,
Mm-hmm.
weren't seeing that. But it was a lot of that. So that's what happened in a good chunk of it. That was more so the best part. And the guys weren't terrible, but they weren't great at the same time. So how did you feel about it?
I feel like it was a waste of my time. I wanted my money back. Well, my time back.
Okay, girl. I mean, I can agree. Do you feel like that was the best part? Would you agree that it's kind of like how Signal is, where it's
The
like,
only thing that was good was the nudity. The story
that's
was
what I
not
said. Did you
existent.
not just say, girl,
And the
wow.
nudity what could have been better. I wanted to see some frontal for how bad this movie was. I'm like, I understand.
It's not Signal.
The movie was
It's not
booty.
Signal. It's not Signal. Okay.
I understand the movie was booty, but that don't mean I needed to suffer through it without seeing some, you trying to suck a dick. Just saying,
True.
I completely saw that. I think the writing was poor. I think they could have gave the character something, and I know they were trying to aim for something. What they did give them, the material that they did give them, whatever the case may be, and they couldn't run with that. So it was just sad that these actors who they have in the show that could have been on to something that was amazing or well written, and they could have showcased them, but it's like instead we got this kind of crap.
Right.
And they could have done better. I don't understand how a person going to go steal TVs to pay their rent, and I'm like, how much you can get for a damn TV? And then they
That's
only got
true.
one. And then they only got one, and he paid his rent, talking about, oh, let's let I pay my rent, we can use the rest. I'm like, no, girl, where's my half?
Big.
Just saying, just over it. That's all my review for it.
Same. I think that I feel like the concept could have been a little bit more interesting, but I don't think I think he wanted to keep it quick, cute and quick. And I think the problem with like stuff like that is sometimes movies suffer from
But
things being
characters
cute and quick.
development,
Huh?
characters development is
Yeah,
suffers.
pretty much.
But it's like you gotta have that person that can bring that character to life in those few
Right.
seconds, in those few minutes that you have.
Essentially. I think that's the point. It's just, it suffered from being too quick and too cute, too quick, essentially.
Because it wasn't
It
cute.
suffered that.
It wasn't cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. Wig. That's it. That's my review of it. We decided to watch these two movies at random. We just wanted to. Um, but now we're gonna I want to try to keep this under, let's say, 15 minutes. You cool with that? Under 15? Hello?
Only 15 minutes or what?
What we were about to talk about.
Oh, you just want that. Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to make it quick.
Yeah, because we got Potomac to watch. We want to do that. That's more important than this. Let's just call it what it is. That, more important than this conversation we're about to have.
All right, let's hit it.
All right, you guys. So let's talk about the baby, that whole situation. Um,
The bottom.
huh?
The bottom.
Wig. Or what's the other one that they call them? The abortion. The abortion. Um, okay. Let's go from the beginning. Basically, you guys know, if you don't know, now you know. He was at a festival, Rolling Loud, with a huge, ginormous crowd. I think you guys keep forgetting that COVID is still running rampant, and now we're going Delta, and now we're getting Sigma, now we're getting Appa Kappa, whatever. We're getting all these different versions. Let's just calm all this down. You know, that's what I want to say first. I want to say that first. But yeah, he was at this concert. It was very packed, Rolling Loud. He decided to crack his lips open and make a statement about if you don't got HIV/AIDS, knowing that that's going to kill you in, what did he say, a couple weeks, put your lighters up, put your phone lighters up. Then he made a statement about women, which we already know was garbage. You know how that is. Then he made the statement about if you're not giving head, you know, in a parking lot to another man. Because he said another man. He didn't say it, but he said it. Put
We
your
got what
lighters
he
up.
was saying, girl. We all picked
Yeah,
it
we knew
up.
what he was meaning.
Even those heteros.
And he also included his DJ also said something along the lines that, yeah, some of y'all acting real suspect out here. Some of y'all acting real suspect out here. So yeah, he meant what he said. He meant what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he made that statement, and instantly we had to drag him.
Yeah.
And he decided, instead of understanding where we were coming from and listening, he wanted to say, "Well, I just wanted to, I just wanted to say, yeah, my gay fans, they know what I meant. They not, they not them dirty, nasty people out there doing stuff like that. They clean and they be in 5-star hotels doing all that. They don't do that nasty, disgusting stuff that y'all be doing." Yeah, he decided to double down on that. Then he decided to add on more to that and say, "Yeah, um, I'm cool on the gay community. Y'all know what I meant. I'm not trying to, trying to come at y'all. That's not what I was meaning." And then you made the statement that, um, "Oh, y'all ready to cancel me and y'all ready to do all this? Okay, well, I hope y'all ready to defend Black lives when they out here on the line and this and that." That was how he doubled down on that. Triple down, actually. That was tripling what he said. Tripling. Then he decided to do a music video where he made the statement in the video, "Let's not fight hate with hate. Let me be that freedom to let you be you." And that was enough for me. Actually, the beginning was enough. Um, so let me get your opinions about what's going on, and then I'll give my opinions about what happened with that situation.
I think it was just him coming out personally. I felt like he had some backed up energy. Maybe he wanted to get something out. I just feel like it's just ridiculous when we hear people just talk about. I mean, people who say homophobic things and
Right.
it's unwanted. It's just like it ain't got nothing to do with it or whatever case may be. You
Because it had
know,
nothing to do with anybody. Essentially, what happened was, and here's my, well, I'll let you finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
it can be something like, you know, they can be like, girl, I wonder if they got any, living things on Mars or something like that. Any life out there. Yeah, them gay people, man. I'm telling you, Lord, they always with that rainbow.
Hmm.
Like shit ain't even got shit ain't. I'm like, bitch, I'm talking about something on Earth. I mean, off Earth, and you talk about something on Earth. It just goes to show you how we just on their mind. They are obsessed with us. I think they are at a point where they want to get back to the norm of them saying whatever they want to say to us and being harsh and cruel or whatever it
Hmm.
may be, and it's no consequences for them. And it's like, we don't want to go back there at the end of the day. And I think that's what they feel. They're like, oh, well, because they can say whatever they want. Actually, we really can't, in some sense, of saying certain things if it's,
And most of the
disrespectful.
time, we actually don't, because if we really said what we wanted, y'all would not be happy.
Yeah. So, but it's like, but you ain't gonna be talking about us. I mean, I think the punch y'all mad because we can talk about y'all, and
Right.
we can talk about y'all, and you can talk about us, but just don't talk about our sexuality. At the end of the day, it's
Right.
not for discussion. At the end of the day, so I think that's just the point. They want to be the point where they can feel superior than us, and have that power back. And it's like, girl, you're not getting that power back. We got laws in place. We're not about to play with y'all little game. Like we're gonna get y'all together. We tired of it. We have
Right.
to deal with that in school, being bullied, being afraid, and we still are. A lot of gay people are afraid to go into certain places and establishments and stuff like that. Let's be very clear about that. So for them to always think we have it all, y'all got it all. No, we don't. Not all of us have it all like that.
Because if we
Especially,
had it all, we wouldn't be in this situation.
exactly. And I'm like, really to the point, like I said, it was the point that, the white gays started speaking out. That's when the shit started really hitting the fan for you. Because
Right.
they don't really care too much about the black man, the black gay man voice. It was so the white people started speaking out against you because of what you said. You could have slid with other shit, but that shit, what you said with HIV, that's the situation that got your ass in trouble. Really. Because if it was only directly to black men, or whatever case of it, white people wouldn't say nothing. Very
Right.
clear with that. So I want to point that out because
Agreed.
we're, you know, we're not cared for. Let's be very clear. We're not praised like we should be for a lot of stuff that we have brought to the gay culture. Let's be very clear.
Hmm.
And
Agreed. I agree.
it's time and time again, and I'm just kind of getting tired of it. It's disrespectful. And like I said, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know what, he shouldn't be the only one that, and I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, let's cancel all of them.
Exactly. Like I thought we just probably wanted him. I mean, it's just something that he's trending right now, but we really want it to happen to other people. We definitely want to make him an example.
I mean, look at. To be honest with you, I think one of the other things is like we don't really. Sometimes we don't even be like with like you just said. It's not even really us that started all of it. It's the white ones. And I want to point this out. I'm not really here to hear some of y'all have this discussion because some of y'all are real quiet on some other things. And I also feel like sometimes when white people jump into stuff, it's more so about dunking on the black person versus actually understanding what that person said was wrong. Am I? I'm not. I feel like sometimes that's the feeling. That's the vibe I get sometimes with that. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I get what you're trying to say, but I also want to make sure that we're clear on what's the issue. You know.
Hmm.
So it's just that's my vibe with the
And it
situation.
really
But go
shouldn't
ahead.
be one, but they make it an issue. They make it an issue to talk about us. They make it an
Yeah.
issue to put us down. They make it an issue to belittle us. They make it an issue for just, I don't know, just for us existing. And
Yes.
we're not
Yes.
gonna stop living. We're not gonna stop being us and living our lives and standing in our truth. And I'm just kind of over
Agreed.
it. And it's kind of like something with Funky Dineva said is that white black men is like to like basically they like the white people. Clearly,
Hmm.
is that they are trying to oppress us so much, standing on our necks or whatever the case may be. And it's to the point that us African American black people, gay black men or whatever it's like as if we need to step away from the black community because they don't support us.
Right.
They don't. It's like we can get more support from the white people than them. That's what it feels like some points.
And in that case, and even in that, barely that.
Yeah.
And I think
It's
that's
like
the
it's
problem. It's like it's exhausting to do all the marching, to do this, to do that, and you're not supported. And it's like, okay, but like I want to be there for y'all, but y'all don't want to be there for me. And y'all
yeah.
make it a point to let me know that you're not there for me. And
Hmm.
that's the problem. And
Oh,
that's where we're gonna be.
in every sense. Oh, they just make up shit. They just go, oh man, don't bring that around my kids. I mean, you come to the party, but I don't know about. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna be mean, and if I want to drop it low like all these other bitches doing, I can do that.
All right.
At the end of the day, I'm sick of
And if you
this
don't
gay
want me to be there,
agenda.
just tell me to not be there. And I'll accept that how that is, and I'll treat you accordingly. Because once you let me know that that's how you feel, I'm gonna automatically start treating you how you need to be treated then.
Yeah. And it's like we already knew it was no room for us when it came to the heterosexual men. And I'm not saying all
Mhm.
of them, but it is a strong chunk. Let's be very clear. I really want to put this on the level. They got the top of the homophobic church going man, thug motherfucking man, and all in that group or whatever case may be. Then we got the other ones that and a lot of them are undercover. Don't get it twisted. Then we got the other one they tolerate us. We
Right.
have those where they say, "Oh, little bits and pieces we can give," basically the scraps of the litter. Then we have the ones that again, how would I say, they're cool, they're down, they can hang out with us and stuff like that, but don't do too much. One of
Right.
those. So they still compromise. And then we do have some that are full allies, support us, or whatever the case may be. And that percentage is so low. It is so low compared to the other ones that I had just named. It is so low.
Very. And sadly, sometimes with those, you have to be mindful of them. And, you have people who do certain things to turn them out of the community. And I think it's unfair it's unfair for us, basically.
Yeah, you think we're gonna ever have a situation? I can't even remember, especially some, and we're not talking about. And hold on, I really want to get this point across too. We're
Hmm.
talking not about the ones that are passing that they can pass for straight because they always can get in the club. We're talking about the flamboyant one, the one that wants to do what he wants to do. If he want to wear nails, if he want to wear a skirt, if he want to do this, and we not like I said, not the basically the pretty boys in the group too as well. You
Hmm.
think a bunch of heterosexual men is gonna sit even like someone at a job to have like a full conversation, like just talking, or whatever the case may be, or really want to hang out with this person. You think we're gonna get that? No, we're not.
All right.
We're not. We don't really get that like that. It's a one out of a billion or whatever, where they support this person, whatever the case may be. They're not making fun of this person. They're really trying to understand who this person is,
Them. Yeah.
and that this person not being a butter, like treating them like a real man, like a human
A
being.
person, a real human being.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a brother, like that kind of, that respect or whatever the case may be. They don't give that to us. They
Yeah.
don't look at us like that. It's like, girl, I mean, I know I ain't gonna get it, so what? But do I need it? Not really. If it's not
Yeah.
up for a genuine for you to give at the
Exactly. But want to take some of our things. They want to take our lingo, our style, our personalities, all of that. They want to take some certain things from us, but then don't like us, don't want us around. But then you want to use words like it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. That's something we made,
mm-hmm.
or slay, or read, or drag, or this or that. I want to say that I want to point this out. When I saw that Chris Brown was more on the side of us in telling him just be quiet and perform, that's all you need to do. I knew we were on an alternative universe, something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where we're at right now.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. You saying we told him that?
No, no, no. Chris Brown said that. He said it out of nowhere. He just tweeted that basically, or he put it on Instagram.
And he said what? Repeat this
He
again.
said,
Sorry, we
just be
can't.
quiet, just perform, do your set, and be quiet. That's what you should be doing. Just that. None of this extra is necessary, basically. That's what he said.
Okay, was that like a defense for us?
Yes. Did you not hear? Just be quiet and just do your set and perform. Move on and be quiet. Don't add any extra. Don't put no kind of anything out there. Just be quiet and perform. That's all you need to do.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not
but
saying
I
that
don't have no
I'm
big
not saying that I'm
either.
a fan of his. I'm just saying this is what he said, and I was very shocked. But whatever. And also, I'm going to point this out. This isn't a call to action telling us that we're dirty for doing stuff like that. If somebody wants to do that, that's what they want to do. That's their life.
Exactly. And that don't mean they dirty. We all suffer
They
a little
don't.
bit. I don't consent
Also, the
because
baby, you have 3 baby mamas right now. Are you dirty? Are you dirty? Okay, then. So let's just be quiet. Stop doing all this extra telling people that they're dirty when you don't know their life. It shouldn't matter. It don't really matter.
yeah, this
If
is
that's
a
what they
push-up.
want to
So it's like
do,
if you didn't want people that had that kind of disease, I mean, maybe you should have put it out way in the beginning. And like, why would you want to take these people, innocent people, money like that? Because you could have just said, "Hey, I just don't want people that has HIV or full blown AIDS at the party," and that's fine. You don't want no one that used to suck dick in the parking lot at the. I don't know how many people you are gonna have in line, but
right? But that's again,
don't know.
girl, just leave it. And I feel like you would have got a better reception if you had said, "Hey, I was wrong for what I said. Let me fix myself and work on what I'm doing and my thought
It's
process,
to the
and I'm
point.
sorry."
It don't matter what apology he got, he still would have got the because it was like it was the
I know.
most stupidest
I'm
thing.
saying what made it worse was that you tripling down on it. You going through 3 news to let us know we're wrong for how we feel. And then even in your apology, you're kind of saying, yeah, y'all got to stop attacking people. You got to come at them with love and talk to them. No, girl, that's over. That's done. It's canceled.
Honey,
It's
I think the
delayed.
best thing he could have did was shut the fuck up because I feel like it just was no way for him to even explain that.
Yeah.
His ass should have donated to the damn AIDS organization.
And
He
been
should
quiet.
have donated to the black gay community organization, and he should have shut the fuck up. That should have been
That's all
that
you have to
because it
do.
was like it's no
That's
way
all you
he
have to
could
do.
even defend that. Just put "I'm sorry." That's it. Sorry.
The fact that you had Tory Lanez, let's just call him, no, the trafficker. He was doing traffic.
A
He's trafficking
trafficker
people.
attempted,
Trafficking people.
we don't know, assault on a woman, and the
And then
Boosie,
you had Boozy.
a
You had
child,
Boozy.
Boosie,
Go
a
ahead.
child, which call him a
Molester.
child,
Molester.
basically, yeah, child, molester, or whatever the case may be.
He
We
happened
don't
to
know
do
the
that.
full terms, but it's in that.
Also, also, I want to also point this out that he said something that was real suspect and very strange. One time he was doing a live and he said, yeah, you got some pretty to one of his kids. I think this is one of his kids or somebody, it was a kid, a boy, by the way. He was like, yeah, you got some pretty big lips. You got big lips. Them is big, pretty lips. He said that. And I remember because I saw the video and I was like, see, you do all this, you be in gay people business. It's like, these things are pointing to you,
Girl,
Miss
his
Roman.
purse already is leaning.
Mm,
That person, he got that purse that don't even he don't even put it on his shoulder, girl. Just hang right here on it.
there you go.
It hangs right on his wrist,
Wig,
girl. Just girl. Here I go.
ma'am,
It's one of those.
ma'am. But
I'm just
yeah, it
saying.
just was
That's what
that.
he's
That was
giving.
just my thing with this whole situation. I'm tired. I'm not gonna be soft with y'all. I don't feel like I don't have the energy to be soft anymore. We've been trying that. We've been trying to talk with y'all. We've been trying to give y'all examples. We've been trying to do this. That's done.
Yeah.
That's done. It's been done. It's been done.
We just
It's
have
been
no
done.
no
As
idea.
soon as y'all favorite rapper, y'all favorite deep quote unquote rapper, I I was done then. I was done then.
Oh, girl, we can care less about T.I. and what he got to say. He always trying to co-sign something. Yeah, let me tell you something, girl. You got a lot of things to be worrying about, and the last thing you need to worry
About these lawsuits. Worry about this woman who you went to college. You went to her college. You and Tiny. And y'all were allegedly, let me say allegedly, just in case. I don't want y'all thinking that y'all can sue us, but allegedly, whatever.
about. Mm-hmm.
Sure. Y'all was trafficking girls. Y'all was putting stuff in girls' drinks and trying to sleep with them. But we should have known you was this kind of person the way you did your daughter. We should have known that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Sorry. Not sorry, but sorry. That's all I had to say. We should have known. This is how you was. But anyway, but all the guys who had an issue and was trying to talk about the situation, y'all have to fry than this. This don't even
Yeah,
matter to y'all. Y'all should be worried about these other things that y'all have going on. That's really what you should be worried about.
I think they're mad because Lil Nas X is succeeding in the rap community. He's at number two. BTS is still at top, which is fine because they had
Mm.
basically
Isn't he
broke.
like Montera is like number 3 and this song is number 2?
No, Montera's number eight, and yeah, Montera's number eight, and Which Come Industry Baby is number two, and I'm so proud
Me
of
too.
him.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I just want to end it on a positive note. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. Keep doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
What you need to do. Listen, if they mad, they just mad, girl. And guess what? They're gonna stay mad. They're gonna stay
As a-
pressed.
they'll be fine. And
Exactly.
we do have a situation with oh, excuse me, with our money where we are
What's
able
up?
to apparently we can even listen to her songs on Apple or
Who?
whatever. Like for some streaming platforms, we can't even listen to her song.
Wait, who are you?
Normani.
Oh, really? We can?
Mm-hmm. We can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They say it's pretty much a glitch. I don't know how a glitch happens like that. She was also supposed to perform on one of the Tonight shows, but instead they got Camila Cabello to perform instead.
Gross. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Disturbing. Disgusting.
Yeah,
Gross.
I don't know really what's
Okay.
going on with them. I feel like Normani is getting the short end of the stick. I feel
I
like
think
it's
he
a lot
did
of people.
since he joined that girl. Anyways, we just want to say we're happy for Wildside. I'm proud. I'm supporting however I can. I'm gonna listen to it however I can, and y'all got to get this fix this glitch because this is on y'all. This isn't on
Yeah,
us.
because her
The things
song
you've been
dropped.
supporting,
Her song dropped to. She was at 14, so it's now at 50 something. And I think what had a lot to do with it is, of course, them taking away from streaming because that helps you boost your song.
it does. It may not help you a lot, but it does help you.
It
But
helps you apparently a lot. Without
yeah.
getting
But you guys support Normani. That's all we gotta say. Support Normani, Tinashe, Lil Nas X, Megan Thee Stallion. Support better artists. Leave little baby. Oh, I'm sorry, the baby alone. Leave him alone.
a little bit. Don't we got somebody called a little bit? Oh, girl. Let's
Yes,
wrap it up.
they did a
Let's wrap
song
it
with
up.
Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Yes, because we need time for Potomac, and we may not have that much time, but we're gonna make it.
All right, you guys.
All right, you guys. This is.
Tahoe here.
I was just about to say that. I'm glad you said it first. Oh Lord, here as well.
And this was the TL show.
Your show, yes. You some tired heifers finna watch Potomac and watch them
I'm
tired
sorry,
heifers
you
do
guys.
stuff.
I've been stretching a lot. So if you heard me, these old bones gotta
Very
stretch.
old, decrepit,
Okay, you
crypt
guys.
keeper
Bye.
bones,
Okay, you guys. Bye.
buried bones.
Okay, bye.
Bye, you guys.